Hi, thanks for watching this video series. This is a collection of videos showcasing how I made this workshop. This is not a how to build anything, but rather how I built this particular workshop. I'm not a professional, I made a lot of mistakes, and I didn't do everything as safely as I probably should have. If you're looking to do something like this yourself, I encourage you to try it, but please only do so at your own risk. If you like this video, please take a look at all the videos I have for this project. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Okay, and here we are fully decked with underlayment down. Next I got to put shingles up. Once again with this I'm not going to do any video on how to put shingles down or how to put underlayment down or how to deck a roof. Those are all things that, so many other people have covered and are so much better at it. It's the reason why I'm taking this video from a little way back and, slightly blurry. So I'll get that on, and then once I get the roof on, the next thing to put up is the aluminum around the soffits and around that rake edge right there. So I'll get the roof in, and I think I'm going to probably rent a brake, one of those 10-foot brakes, and just start making pieces for the soffits and for the end beam there. Okay, I finished with most of the trim, let's say. So you see there's some pieces down the side that need a support, so I need to put a support in. The flashing on the front's done. I put little beads going down in between each of the little separations of my plywood. Not perfect, but good enough. Next I'm going to grade the area and move some of my dirt around and fill in my little pits next to the next to either side, actually all around the workshop itself. So rented a machine from Home Depot. I'll go take care of that right now, and then after that I guess I'll finish up working on the trim, fixing those sides, and caulking, painting, then doors, interior pointing between some of the block, painting, and then electric. And while I've got the machine, I'm actually going to redig my trench because it's been a few months actually since I dug it out. So hopefully that'll come out well. We'll see. It's a little chilly today. Hopefully not too bad for working outside. With not too cold for digging in dirt. We'll see. I got to take this pile here, level it out, move that pile there, kind of next to the side, level it out, kind of level that pile under the tools there out. So not sure how much I'll be able to get done in one day, but hopefully it's one day rental. Hopefully I get all of it done.
So here I am using the tractor to try to level things out a bit. You could see in one of these clips me driving the tractor into the trees on the side of the property and smashing my face in with some of them. That was lots of fun. But I was able to get things mostly leveled out with this, and I did get my trench for my electric redug out and set the way that I wanted it.
Okay, so if we fast forward a little bit, my backfilling is mostly done. I made and hung the doors. We also dug the trench for electric all the way up to the house. I still have flashing to fix. However, what is nice, I didn't want to go over, how to make doors. These are real simple doors. Literally, this is just plywood on the back and 2x4s on the front with cuts, 45s on the corners, straight cuts everywhere else, and it's pretty much held together with this board on the back. I used some screws and also used a lot of wood glue. That's it. I cleaned up inside of here and I hung some lights. So with these lights hung, you can actually see how much room there is. There's a decent amount of room. And I noticed I was getting some wet spots on the side there. This is partially the backfill just hasn't settled fully. And also I didn't, probably didn't do the best job sealing. Notice that there are no wet spots where the paint sealed properly. But my flashing on the side, down each side, is not fully up. So what's happening is my drip edge is right up against my flashing. So my flashing's hanging down. I've got to actually put something in to hold that up so that's level this way. Right, so more like how it is up front there. And that will allow the drip edge to do what the drip edge is supposed to do and create an edge for the water to drip out of. But otherwise right now the water's hitting the drip edge, following the underside of the flashing and being directed directly at the side of the building. So I have to work on that. I do have some backfill work to do, but not too much. I got most of the inside cleaned up. And I'm hoping that electrical service will be dropped in shortly. The plan is to have it come in to this front corner, probably on that wall, and just a panel with electrical outlet and maybe two runs running across this way. Put my workbenches on the left side and put some project cars down the right side. That way I can work on things over here and then bring them over here. I don't technically need these supports, but I'm probably going to leave at least two of them in. Probably knock the middle one out when all is said and done. And I'll just watch, make sure it doesn't sag. That's about it for now. I mean, this has been a lot of work. There's a lot more work than I thought it was. But it's a lot nicer and a lot more what I want it to be rather than just a kit. It's a lot taller. I can fit a lot of project into this. You can fit 3 cars in here uncomfortably, 2 cars in comfortably. So next, I do have to put some sort of stop at the top there to stop that from going in. Nothing's perfectly done yet or anything. I still have to put seals in the doors and around the edges. I have to fix the soffits all the way around. I like the way this front soffit came out. However, I do have to put a little something in there to hold the back edge in place. I don't know if that's just a piece of wood that I could put in behind it and then, just tack it into the wood and then just paint it all, or what. But you could definitely see down this side. See how it's just directing the water at the side of the building. So I really have to cut that back. And the plan is to cut that back and then put a piece of wood, like a furring strip down, and then nail that up and into the furring strip. But with the wall not being perfect, and you could see it kind of dimple in and out there, it's going to be, a lot of trial and error. So next step, hopefully, is electric. Not me doing any of it, unfortunately, but it's just going to be an electrician coming in, dropping a 100 amp sub panel in with all the outlets that I want and connections and a switch for my light. I now have electric installed in my workshop. This is the line going from my house panel up to my workshop. I haven't backfilled everything yet because I plan on adding another PVC conduit in for some Cat 5 cables, or Cat 6 rather. But what's nice is they gave me a little outdoor light set up. I've got GFCI out here, and what's great is I hung all these lights and they're all connected to one switch up there. So I've got a 100 amp panel. Right now I just have one plug for my welder, which they put the wrong plug type in, but you know what, it's not that big of a deal. I could swap that out. And 20 amp service going down, 4 gang plugs, just the right height so that I can set up a table. Figure the table will come up to about there, about 3 feet high. And the plugs will be right on the wall, nice and easy to get to. So I am preparing to put in network cables. I got some 1-inch pieces of conduit piping, and I will start getting those prepped and install those. So I'll actually make this the end of this video, and I'm actually going to make a separate video just for the installation of those low voltage lines, because I'm going to put them in separately in with the same ditch with the electrical lines, but I just want to show how I do that. Not necessarily the right way to do it, just the way that I'm doing it, in case that's useful for anyone else.
Thanks very much for watching this video, and if you want to see me install the Cat5 cables, come and take a look at the next video in the series. There should be a list of videos down below, or take a look at the playlist to the right. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.